Version of it. It's a song called the Wild Mountain Thyme, which is like really famous song back home. I always tell people when we're playing this that it's a very kind of romantic song, and you wouldn't think that Willie John McBride. I mean, if you've got an Irishman with a middle name that everybody uses, Willie John McBride, you know you're dealing with like a chieftain figure. This is like an old Viking. If you use the middle name, So I was always just called Adrian Mouse. But this guy was called Willie John McBride. This sounds great. And he captained the Irish rugby team. He was from the north of Ireland, from Ballymena, from a farming background. And he led the British Lions, which is the best of the Irish, Scottish, English and Welsh rugby teams. And so he captained them on a famous unbeaten tour of South Africa. And if you know anything about international rugby, it's extremely difficult to stay unbeaten against the South African rugby team, the Springboks. They're ferocious. McBride was the guy who coined the famous phrase. He got the team together at London in the airport before they set off for South Africa, and he said, okay, you've all got your kit bags, you're in your good suits, you've left your family in the airport. Remind me, I'm talking about the Wild Mountain Thyme. And he actually looked at these hardened, Welsh miners and Scotch border farmers who were like ready to die for the British lands in South Africa, and he looked at them and he said, okay, if you're not prepared on the rugby pitches in South Africa to be punched, bitten, your eyes gouged, your mother insulted, etc., 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 and you're not prepared to give it back, take your kit bag, go and call your family back, and go home. And there was famously silence in the airport room, and he said, okay, so I take it, you're up for this? And everybody said yes. And then he said, well, here's the slogan, and they actually got it printed out. And as the team walked out of every dressing room that they were in South Africa, they put up this plaque that had Willie John McBride's words on it, that his father told him, that his grandfather told him, that his great-grandfather told him, and the words were just simply, get your retaliation in first. Now, that's a long story, but it's to let you know that the same Willie John McBride is continually reduced to tears when he hears this song. And it's his favourite song. So every
not only
game they won in South Africa, when they came into the changing rooms afterwards, these brutes of men from Scotland, Wales, England and Ireland, battered, beaten, but they'd won the game, would sit down, probably semi-naked, and sing this song.
Semi-naked. He had to add that in for dramatic flair, just to make sure everybody was awake there.
Yeah.
Semi-naked. Everybody's like, what?
So if you know the chorus, please join in. What is it? And we'll all go together to pick
Wild Mountain Thyme,
all around.
the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
You'll pick it up as we go along.
Summertime
glow.